Now, my lord, the main objections against him, the most important and immediately understandable objection is,
No, but suppose if the election takes place,
yes,
is there any remedy available to you in respect of any grievance which you might be having?
the remedy will continue to be exist, Lord. But if that entire mischief, why?
But
Because
how this court can preempt that election
I'm
at this
not,
stage while exercising jurisdiction under Article 226?
I will point out, Lord, how the order of my lords have been violated. If I fail to point out, Lord, then I will be out of the court. There is a categorical order passed by this honorable court, White Annexure P7, P15. Kindly come to Annexure P15.
P15.
P15. By this petition preferred under Article 226, petitioners are prayed to quash the nomination of respondent number 8, Harpal Singh Bhatia, for the post of president of Shri Guru Singh Sabha Indore. Respondent number 6, as contained in P1, quash the nomination of Pritpal Singh Hora, respondent number 9, for the post of secretary, with then other of reliefs. These are the main reliefs. And to declare unopposed, Lord, the petition number 6 will come. So what, my lord, this honorable court did, that is para 2. The grievance of the petitioner is that though they have submitted objections on 20/9/2024 to the election officer in respect of acceptance of the nomination form of respondent number 8 and 9, the said objections have not been considered and the election process is being continued. A short prayer has been made, therefore the objections to be decided. Learned Counsel for Respondent number 7 is Election Commissioner, my lord, has submitted that the objections of the petitioner shall be decided by tomorrow by giving them due opportunity of hearing as well as to the respondent number 8 and 9 वही जो है जिनके candidature मैं cancel करना चाहता हूँ. Then para 4, Learned Counsel for Respondent number 8 submits that respondent number 8 would appear before respondent number 7 tomorrow, मतलब election commissioner के सामने. And the Learned Counsel for Respondent number 7 further submits that he would ensure presence of respondent number 9 tomorrow itself. Thus, it is directed that the objections of the petitioner be decided by respondent number 7 as aforesaid. Now, my lord, immediately thereafter, my lord, I gave an application on 1/10/2024, which is on the very next page. That is given to the collector. I have said, I have informed the collector that he cannot read English, and the most important thing is, my lord, that आदेश की जब ये आदेश तो मैंने बहस किया, the party did not argue, then party saw the certified copy and it said आदेश की जानकारी जब हमें प्राप्त हुई तो हम यह देखकर दंग हो गए कि मुख्य चुनाव अधिकारी द्वारा भी उच्च न्यायालय में एडवांस में एक वकील साहब पैरवी खड़े हुए थे. यह वकील साहब श्री गौरव छाबड़ा थे जो कई प्रकरणों में हरपाल सिंह भाटिया रिस्पॉन्ड नंबर 8 की पैरवी कर रहे थे, जिनके निम्नानुसार प्रकरण है. 7 cases he is representing Harpal Singh Chhabra, Harpal Singh Bhatia. He is that advocate who has been given by respondent number 8 to respondent number 7, that is the election commission. So obviously, Lord, malice is writ large. Then the following, well, next line, Lord, मुख्य चुनाव अधिकारी WP नंबर सो एंड सो के क्रियान्वयन में एक और WP थी, आज तक वोटर लिस्ट सूची प्रकाशित ना करना, और WP 29187 जो मैंने पेश करी थी 30 तारीख को जिसका निर्णय हुआ था. मैं उच्च न्यायालय में श्री हरपाल सिंह जी भाटिया के व्यक्तिगत अधिवक्ता की सेवा लेना इस बात का द्योतक है कि मुख्य चुनाव अधिकारी श्री सूदन स्पष्ट पक्षपात में लिप्त हैं. गुरुद्वारा श्री इमली साहब और 6 अन्य गुरुद्वारों की समिति श्री गुरु सिंह सभा की गरिमा और पवित्रता.
You are reading which annexure?
I am reading annexure P16, page number 101. Lord, there was another petition regarding the voter list, that is WP 27519. उसके क्रियान्वयन में he was supposed to take out the voter list. That voter list was not prepared. That's another issue. My petition is 29817. मैं उच्च न्यायालय में हरपाल सिंह भाटिया के व्यक्तिगत अधिवक्ता की सेवा लेना इस बात का द्योतक है कि मुख्य चुनाव अधिकारी श्री सूदन स्पष्ट पक्षपात में लिप्त हैं. गुरुद्वारा श्री इमली साहिब और 6 अन्य गुरुद्वारों की समिति श्री गुरु सिंह सभा की गरिमा और पवित्रता बताने के लिए हम आपसे निम्न अनुसार प्रार्थना करते हैं. वेरी मॉडेस्ट प्रेयर आप अपने स्वयं के सामने श्री हरपाल सिंह जी भाटिया एवं श्री प्रितपाल सिंह जी भाटिया द्वारा गुरुमुखी के श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी के 5 अंग किसी जानकार व्यक्ति के सामने पढ़वाएं। वेरी मॉडेस्ट प्रेयर। हरपाल सिंह उनके मेडिकल परीक्षण किया जाए, हरपाल सिंह भाटिया प्रितपाल सिंह का मेडिकल परीक्षण किया जाए ताकि शराब व गुटखा का सेवन करते हैं कि नहीं उसका शासकीय चिकित्सक होना चाहिए। और फिर नेक्स्ट है दाढ़ी मूछें ट्रिम करते हैं कि नहीं, चिकित्सक जांच कराई जावे। और नियमावली की कनिका पंदिका 20 के अनुसार दोनों व्यक्तियों को अमृतधारी ना होने का संज्ञान लेवे। हरपाल सिंह भाटिया के विरुद्ध सामूहिक बलात्कार की FIR का संज्ञान लेवे। इतना मैंने निवेदन किया। नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड ऑन फर्स्ट, दैट इज वेरी अलार्मिंग माय लॉर्ड। Kindly come to the very next document. That is the proceeding of the election commissioner, my lord. It is not my document. My lord, I like to read P17. दिनांक 1/10/2024 मंगलवार को माननीय उच्च न्यायालय इंदौर के आदेश क्रमांक 2987 दिनांक 30/9/24 के आदेशानुसार निम्न चुनाव प्रक्रिया कार्यालय श्री गुरु सिंह सभा इंदौर उन्नी साहब गुरुद्वारे पर संपन्न की गई। आपत्तिकर्ता सारे पिटिशनर हैं। उनके अनुसार आरोप जिन पे लगा हरपाल सिंह प्रितपाल सिंह। नाउ सरदार हरपाल सिंह भाटिया को चुनाव अधिकारी के समक्ष उपस्थित होने को कहा गया, वे नहीं आए। उन्होंने कहा कि मैं अपना जवाब लिखित में दूंगा तथा वे स्वयं न आकर अपने वकील को भेजा। लगभग 90 मिनट तक उनका इंतजार किया गया लेकिन वे नहीं आए। बार बार उनके नाम की आवाज लगाई गई लेकिन वे चुनाव अधिकारी के समक्ष नहीं आए। वो बाहर जाकर चुनाव अधिकारी ने उन्हें बुलाया, वह गुरमुखी पढ़ने व लिखने के लिए कहा और बताया कि गुरुद्वारे के ग्रंथी साहब जी उनका इंतजार करते रहे लेकिन वे उपस्थित नहीं हुए। उन्होंने अपना चिकित्सीय परीक्षण भी नहीं कराया और परीक्षण के लिए डॉक्टर कुलदीप सिंह राणा भी उपस्थित थे और प्रितपाल सिंह तो उपस्थित ही नहीं है, उनकी बेटी अनवेल है। तो दिस इज नाउ लॉर्ड, दीज आर द फोटोग्राफ्स। नेक्स्ट डॉक्यूमेंट लॉर्ड P18, दीज आर द फोटोग्राफ्स। This is the election commissioner. This is the additional district magistrate Gaurav Banel. Everyone is present. Granthis are present to check whether you know Punjabi. This is as per the Sikh Gurudwara Act, Lord. I will read that section 109 just now. Then next document is these are the Granthis, Lord, who are personally present in the office of the election commissioner to check whether you can read or write Punjabi Gurmukhi or not. And then, my Lord, next document again. Everyone and Dr. Kuldeep Singh Rana is also present. Then, my lord, I have given an objection immediately on 110 that you please declare them ayogya, that is annexure P19, as they have not appeared. Now, lord, last document is annexure P20, that implementation of the High Court order. I have only said in this para 20, page number 109, my lord. I am reading ऊपर से 1 2 3 चौथी line, lord. Para 109. This is my prayer to the collector. As your good office was also respond number 5 in the writ petition, may we humbly request you to kindly intervene in the matter to serve the contempt of the honorable court and save the sanctity of Shri Guru Singh Sabha. 20 of the bylaws of Shri Guru Singh Sabha.
Yes.
So this is my only Amritdhari Sikh proficient in reading and writing Gurmukhi, abstaining from trimming beard, moustache and from consumption of alcohol and tobacco is qualified. Now, Lord, this is what, Lord, the rule says. I'm not saying anything from myself, Lord. The rule 20 is absolutely clear. I'm wanting implementation of this. And this Honorable Court, Lord, had passed a categorical order against the respondent number 7. Respondent number 7 did not take a decision. I filed this petition at 11 a.m., Lord, yesterday, and made a request that matter be heard. That's how it is. Now, Lord, Rule 20, it clearly says, कार्यकारिणी समिति के मेंबर वो सज्जन ही हो सकता है जो केशधारी होकर अमृतधारी हो और रहत में पक्का हो, जो गुरमुखी अच्छी तरह से पढ़ सकता हो, लिख सकता हो, जिसकी तरफ से बैग so and so. Now, my lord, please see that, Lord, my categorical objection against Harpal Singh Bhatia is given in Annexure P9. That may be examined. My only prayer. I don't want any interim order. I don't want any nothing. I want to contest the election on 6th, Lord. My clear instructions are the petition number 6, Lord, is a candidate of the president, Lord. And Lord, petition number 1 to 5 are Amritdhari 6, very pious people who are concerned with the fact that any person who has profaned the Sikh religion should not be permitted to contest the election. Now, my lord, please see my very pointed objections in Annexure P9. These objections may be decided. I don't want any other relief from this honorable court. I will go back. My objections are
नहीं, पढ़ने की जरूरत
हाँ वही है अमृतधारी सिख नहीं
ठीक है
ये मेरे ऑब्जेक्शन जो है रिस्पोंडेंट नंबर 7 डिसाइड नहीं करेगा for this petition now which I have filed because he did not lord decide the objection, so therefore I filed this petition, and my lord at 11 a.m. yesterday, and lord what prayer I have made to declare respondent number 8 and 9 not qualified. दूसरा declare 7 and 8 lost the to declare that Harpreet Singh Sudan, that is the election officer, has lost the authority to continue as chief election commissioner in view of the conduct. Now, in the alternative, to direct the collector Indore or any retired honorable judge of this honorable court, I have no problem. Himself decide the objection of the petitioner against the candidature of respondent number 8 and 9. I want to contest the election, Lord. I've got other candidates also in my panel. It is not that if Harpal Singh Bhatia is gone unopposed, it doesn't mean, Lord, Harpal Singh Bhatia is disqualified. And Lord, the other candidate, Annexure P1 may please be seen. Other candidate, Manjeet Singh Bhatia, will be unopposed president. Okay. But all the other post elections, we are prepared to contest.
Yes, Mr. Jain.
Now,
what is your preliminary objection?
My lord, the preliminary objection is.
No, my lord, one more.
Take minute, let him complete his.
Lord, may kindly see the petition. And from the perusal of the petition, my lord, it is clear that Sri Guru Singh Sabha is a society registered under the MP Society Registration Act. Admittedly, the government has no direct, indirect, or pervasive control over this society. The government does not grant any aid to this society. The government has not delegated any function, any governmental function to be performed by this society. And my lord, your lordship is well aware about that what is the state and what is not state under Article 12 is very clear from the Supreme Court judgment. I'll just cite it. So the point is whether a petition under Article 226 is maintainable against a society which doesn't fall within the definition of a state.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, इसका जवाब दूं सर?
नहीं अभी बता दीजिए.
नंबर
बड़ा पॉज मत लीजिए भी. इतना बड़ा पॉज मत लीजिए.
नहीं वो आप कुछ बोलना चाह रहे थे अक्सर वो. And my lord will please to see. For the first time I have seen a petition wherein there is no averment with regard to the respondents that how they fall within the definition of a state under Article 12.
They have not mentioned.
They have not mentioned even in the petition. And my lord, the second objection is that whether even if they fall within the definition of a state, once the election process is started, as your lordship has pointed out at the threshold, whether such process can be stopped or the election should be allowed to be held and the party should be left to challenge the election by way of election petition or any other mode provided under the law. Number 3, the MP Society Registration Agreement is a complete code in itself. And my lord will be pleased to see that over with regard to the functioning of the society, may I pass on the book?
Yes.
Well, firstly, I'll invite your lordship's kind attention to section 26, just to show that the control which is exercised by the registrar of society. Then, my lord, section 27, annual list of governing body to be filed. Then, my lord, section 28 may not be necessary, a special audit whatever. Then, my lord, the registrar while doing such an inquiry, has the power of a civil court. And my lord, section 31, the registrar has the power to call for any information from the society with regard to its functioning. Then, my lord, section 32 is most important. The registrar may, on his own motion or an application made under subsection 2, either himself or by a person authorized by him, by order in writing, to hold an inquiry into the constitution, working and financial condition of the system. So if my learned friend has any grievance with regard to the membership of a particular person, he should have approached to the registrar that this person is disqualified from being a member of the society. Whether he has done it or not. And now, my lord, see the mela fide and the real intent behind this petition. My lord, according to the society has its own bylaws. And according to the bylaws, the election is to be held every year. The last election of this society was held in the year 2012. And the petitioner number 6 was elected as the president. And with great persuasion and the intervention of Sri Akal Takht Sahib, it would be possible after 12 years to hold the election of this society. And my lord, the repeated writ petitions are filed before this honorable court just to avoid the election. And it appears to me, my lord, on a lighter side, he wanted to complete 12 years so that he can claim adverse possession of the post of the president.
Good light.
And what is the conduct of petitioner number 6, my lord? 12 years से इलेक्शन नहीं करवा रहे एक साथ. अकाल तख्त साहिब को इंटरवेंशन करना पड़ा इसमें. बाइसोन में एक साल का. और अभी भी वो इंटेंशन है कि जो पिटीशनर रेस्पोंडेंट नंबर 8 है, जो प्रेसिडेंट का कैंडिडेट है, आप इनके डॉक्यूमेंट में लिखा हूं, मैं डॉक्यूमेंट से बताऊं कि इसका नॉमिनेशन कैंसिल कर दीजिए और मेरे को अनअपोज डिक्लेयर कर. मतलब वी आर इन ए डेमोक्रेटिक सेटअप. Ultimately, all the suitability of the candidate, everything is to be decided by the public or the voters. about 12,000 voters are here. और जो बार बार आपके सामने कहा जा रहा है कि साहब मैं तो इलेक्शन के लिए तैयार हूं, मैं तो इलेक्शन के लिए तैयार हूं, तो आप इसलिए तैयार है कि आप 8 का कैंसिल कर दीजिए, बाकी का होने दीजिए इलेक्शन, ताकि मेरी कोशिश सेफ रहे.
तो एक ही कैंडिडेट है और द प्रेसिडेंट ओनली वन कैंडिडेट.
All two petition number 6 and respondent number 8. और वो इनके सेक्रेटरी हैं, जो सेक्रेटरी हैं, उस पे भी दो ही कैंडिडेट है. तो सेक्रेटरी का नॉमिनेशन भी नजर चाहते हैं. तो प्रेसिडेंट हम हो गए, सेक्रेटरी हम हो गए, बाकी सीधी इंटेंट. एंड my lord, in this regard, if your lordship is kind enough to see certain sentences of the petition, I may be wrong, my lord. In paragraph number 5.4, the respondent number 6, last thing, is also considered to be the lead Sikh organization of Indore, also overlooking the management. Looking after or overlooking the management, my lord? I could not understand the sentences.
चलिए वो जाने दीजिए.
Then, my lord, in paragraph number 5.6, the managing committee of respondent number 4 is the most reverend जत्थेदार. तो सिख समुदाय में रेवरेंड कहाँ से होगा? रेवरेंड तो क्रिश्चियन सोसाइटी में, उसका डिक्शनरी मीनिंग भी वही. जत्थेदार को आप रेवरेंड बना.
अरे रिवियर्ड होगा भाई. Don't go into it.
Then my lord will please to see paragraph number 5.8, what I have said, what they have said in the The petitioners are filing herewith the result dated
क्या पैरा?
paragraph 5.8. Just to substantiate my argument which I have just. The petitioners are filing here with the result dated 24/12/2012 of one election of the respondent number 6. मेरे विद्वान मित्र बता दें कि 2012 के बाद कब इलेक्शन करें. And the question, another point which I am raising is whether I am a qualified member or not, whether I am qualified to contest the election or not, is a disputed question of that. Since last 12 years, you are the president of this society, where the Honorable High Court has ever directed to keep the ADM present, to keep the doctor present, to keep the grantees present, where it was directed. This Honorable Court has mere, and my lord, in the earlier petition, without going into the controversy whether the petition is maintainable or not, whether their intentions are good or not, their grievance was that we are not deciding their objection. So this Honorable, and we have consented to it, because we are ready to decide. We are ready to decide. Therefore, the petition was dismissed. उसमें ये कहा था कि आप उसका मेडिकल परीक्षण करवाएंगे, वो कहा था कि आप उसको 4 ग्रंथियों के सामने पढ़वाएंगे उसको. उसमें कहा यह डायरेक्शन था कि कलेक्टर उपस्थित रहेगा या एडीएम उपस्थित रहेगा.
Anything else you want to?
And my lord, to substantiate my argument, just to
Not more than 5 minutes with the judge.
my lord, if they have so the not the equivalent but a proper time be given.
No, आपको already आधा घंटा दे चुका.
नहीं मेरे को क्या हुआ आधा घंटा, आपको हुआ सारा
जो भी है, but not more than 5.
ठीक है. And my lord, the last objection which I am raising is that once the election process has started, the election program was declared on 3/9/2024. On 6th, the polling was to be held. Today is 4th. So the election process once started, it cannot be stopped. This is the settled position and not, and my lord, for this purpose, the few judgments only on 2 points, my lord. I have with the index also, my lord. The first judgment is of my lord of our own High Court, 2014 SCC online MP 5304. And my lord, this was exactly the same question was involved with it. This petition is filed under Article 226 and has prayed for direction to decide the representation immediately. In addition, it is prayed that the respondent number 6 be declared as the defaulter, the same prayer, and disqualified. The correction be made in column number 7 and 9 of the final list of the members before the election of public program. ये भी society से related था, and the followed on the next page, this Honorable Court relying on a 2011 Supreme Court judgment. The third paragraph, court has
Coming to the question of eligibility of members.
yeah. Then, my lord, in the next, even otherwise, the question of preparation of voter list is a highly disputed question of fact. The question of eligibility of a member in a voter list is also a disputed question of fact which needs to be dealt with as per section 64 of the Act. And the decision bench of this court has said that it cannot be decided in a writ match. And what the prayer they have made, that the respondent number 8 and 9 be declared disqualified. Then, my lord, then the last paragraph, I'm just, in view of this, I am not inclined to entertain this petition. Petition is disposed of by reserving the liberty to the petitioner to avail the remedy under the Act as appropriate stage in accordance with law. It is made clear this court has not expressed it. Then, my lord, the second judgment which I am relying upon is page number 4 of the compilation. This was the, in this case, the dispute was of an election of the society, Delhi College, Old Aliens Association, which was also a society registered under the society registration, which will also be pleased to find in the first paragraph itself. The petitioners before this court have filed the present petitions stating that they are the members of Old Aliens Association and voters keeping in view of the memorandum of association and rule and regulation by the Delhi College. Paragraph number 5, my lord, may kindly. Here,
Keep कर दीजिए. Not-
and my lord, ultimately, paragraph number 10 and lastly in
I
paragraph
have gone
number,
through it. I have gone.
paragraph number 11, I
देख
have,
लिया भाई, देख लिया.
for the convenience of the court, I have highlighted it.
I have gone through it.
And my lord, the third judgment which I am relying upon is 2012 SCC online. My lord, it's a very short judgment only of two paragraphs. The petitioner before this court has filed the petition election program.
पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है.
ये बिल्कुल दो पैराग्राफ का है कि एक बार
अरे ठीक है, I have gone through it.
yes. Then my lord, the another judgment which I am relying upon is 2011-14 SCC page 140. इसका पैराग्राफ नंबर 4 आप देखेंगे. It was a society registered under the Societies Registration Adhiyam, and it was not a state or an agency or instrumentality of the state against which a writ would lie. The High Court, while dismissing the writ petition, made the following observation, and in paragraph 7, the Honorable Supreme Court has said that against a private society, no writ is. Then, my lord, the
अरे ठीक है भाई.
नहीं केवल दो जजमेंट मैं पढ़ूंगा नहीं.
To stretch it beyond a reasonable limit.
Page number 10, my lord, 2012 SCC online MP 5334. इसका paragraph number 1. Then, my lord, the last judgment of the full bench of this of our own High Court. And my lord, 6 tests are prescribed by the Honorable Supreme Court to come to the conclusion whether the respondent falls within the definition of state of. And all these 6 parameters which are prescribed by the Supreme Court, my lord, none of them are fulfilling in the present case. And my lord, lastly, the page number 18, the 1993 SCC online MP 76. It's a full bench. My lord. It was a revision bench.
Yes.
And my lord, so the submission which I am making before your lordship, before maintaining the petition, they have to satisfy this honorable court that a writ petition is maintainable, number 1. Number 2, the election process once has started cannot be stopped in between. Number 3, they have the remedy of filing an election dispute under any forum which is available under the law. Number 4, my lord, they have a efficacious, effective and proper legal remedy under section 32 of the Societies Registration Act, because it is a complete code in itself, my lord. And my lord, the allegation which has been made is apparently malafide. Naming a lawyer, my lord, that he had been appearing for some party in one case, now he is appearing for the other party in the other case, therefore my lord, the fact remains, when this election was declared, no nomination was filed. At that time, my lord, Mr. Gaurav Chawla was appointed as the legal advisor to the election office. At that time, Mr. Gaurav Chawla was not knowing that who is going to contest the election. अब उसमें से कोई एक आदमी इलेक्शन लड़ रहा है, वो कभी मेरा गौरव छावड़ा का क्लाइंट रहा तो बोले कि और मैं तो कहना नहीं, ये जो मंजीत सिंह की भाटिया पिटीशन नंबर 6, he has also been the client of Mr. Gaurav Chawla and Naveen Chawla. तो केवल एक वकील अगर दो पार्टियों की तरफ से अलग अलग केस में अपियर हो रहा है तो ये मैलाफिट होगा, और ये इसका डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन हो गया उसका चीफ इलेक्शन ऑफिसर का. एंड माय लॉर्ड, व्हाट इज द प्रेयर? हाउ द कलेक्टर इज कंसर्न्ड? इट्स ए प्राइवेट सोसाइटी. कलेक्टर इज नॉट द कंट्रोलिंग अथॉरिटी ऑफ द सोसाइटी अंडर द सोसाइटीज रजिस्ट्रेशन एक्ट. कलेक्टर को आप तो कल से कहेंगे कमिश्नर को करिए, चीफ सेक्रेटरी को करिए, असिस्टेंट रजिस्ट्रार का रजिस्ट्रार,
चलिए ठीक है,
असिस्टेंट रजिस्ट्रार को उसके पावर डेलीगेट चीफ सेक्रेटरी को अपॉइंट करिए. हाउ सच कैन बी मेड?
यस मिस्टर असलम.
इनके जो लास्ट सेट है, इनके ऑब्जेक्शन डिसाइड हो चुके.
That's what I was. They have filed an amendment. That
They have filed an amendment.
So first, it has to be amended if they want to press this petition.
And whether it is rightly or wrongly decided, it can be a subject matter of elected petition and not the of the writ petition.
यस, आपको क्या कहना है? You are awaiting for
Respondent number 8 में, the person who is contesting.
Miss, you, आपके लिए तो sir?
मैं number 7. Election officer.
Now, my lord, I say, my learned friend have narrated in great details. I will just confine myself to a very few points. One, that for 12 years, petitioner number 6 is occupying the post of president, whereas as per bylaws, election has to be held every year. Then High Court order dated 30th of September 24 was that the issue will be decided by election officer. They say that the election officer, before election officer, I have not appeared. They have relied upon annexure P7, my lord. Kindly see that is by assistant election officer, who is not a party to the writ petition. Election officer have decided the issue. He says that I have gone through the records and have decided the issue that they have brought by way of amendment. The petition has not yet been amended. And my lord, bylaws require the election officer to conduct the election, not the assistant election officer. Then, my lord, kindly see what this honorable court have directed on 30th of September is that we will appear and the election officer will decide the objections. They made a complaint to the collector, virtually seeking review of order passed by this honorable court. Collector directed additional district magistrate to go and sit there. They brought doctors. Was this the intention of the order passed by honorable High Court? So I say that a person who has not allowed the election of society for 12 years, he doesn't want to do it still. And therefore, all these are proxy litigation. In this is petitioner number 6. But in earlier also, voters list 2 petitions have been filed. Today also at 115, I am told that a petition has been filed. So he does not want the election to be held, my lord. This is the long and short of it, my lord. And as far as my disqualifications are concerned, I have filed my own affidavit. I have filed the certificate issued by Akal Takht in May 20, before the election officer, that I am Amritdhari Sikh. Akal Takht, they also say in their petition is the most pious organization. He has certified that I am the Amritdhari Sikh. They say that I have trimmed my beard and my mustache. I have denied it. Now, how can that issue, those issues be decided? They are all disputed questions of fact.
आपको क्या है?
I'm agreeing on item number 1. I limited item number 1. I limited grievance is there. But my caveat is there. Again, the copy of this petition was not supplied and even I was not aware. The single made of submission. A limited grievance is that the election conducted strictly in accordance with the voter list prepared and published by the assistant registrar from society in compliance with the direction passed by this honorable court. May I submit a single document by petition? Annexure P7. It may kindly be gone through and follow this. This annexure P7 of the compilation, take that different.
This is item number?
Item number 115. It's a point.
115 is fine.
Page number 35. Page. Annexure P7.
आप हैं कौन वैसे?
I am one of the member of the Sadhan. There is just the relevant question of संदर्भ के नीचे.
Page number?
Page 35. Annexure P7.
हाँ.
Married member.
Yes.
संदर्भ के नीचे member.
हाँ.
This is the letter written by the assistant registrar to the निर्वाचन अधिकारी. उपरोक्त विषय में संदर्भ पत्र द्वारा यह अवगत कराया गया है कि निर्वाचन अधिकारी द्वारा सदस्यता सूची पोषण श्री गुरु सिंह सभा से प्राप्त नहीं की गई, ना ही असिस्टेंट रजिस्ट्रार फॉर्म्स एवं संस्थाएं संभाग केंद्रों से प्राप्त। And thereafter the order passed by the honorable court was referred to, and thereafter the last line, my lord, last line, may I read, my lord? आपके द्वारा सदस्यों की सूची 11,683 की इस कार्यालय प्राप्त नहीं की गई, न ही श्री गुरु सिंह सभा इंदौर से प्राप्त की गई। फिर दावे आपत्ति किस सदस्यता सूची के आधार पर प्राप्त किए गए, तत्काल स्थिति स्पष्ट कर। माननीय न्यायालय स्वयं में पारित दिनांक 16 के परिपालन में किस प्रकार दावे आपत्तियों का निराकरण किया गया, यह भी स्पष्ट कर। दिस इज द लेटर डेटेड 29/9 and one last time, my lord, annexure P8, page 38 of my compilation. Last line. This is the letter written by the Sabha to the election officer.
1925.
In fact, what is going on, my lord, the election is being conducted on one of the voter lists submitted by one Sukhmani Times, who happens to be aligned to the complete election. सभा आप जी को सुखमनी टाइम्स से प्राप्त सदस्यता फॉर्म की लिस्ट को and the whole election is being conducted on the allied voter list now, which is neither being sanctioned by the assistant registrar in compliance with the direction filed by the court, nor being submitted by the concerned Sabha. So my limited prayer is that if the election is being held on day after tomorrow, the same be conducted strictly in accordance with the voter list published by the assistant registrar Common Society, who has published and passed the voter list in compliance with the direction filed by the court. That is the plea.
Yes.
Not so much opposition, Lord. I may be given only 2 minutes, Lord. Number one is, please see this, Lord. Number one, kindly see the highlighted portion. And this is also highlighted.
This is an order passed by?
No, this is not an order. This is an act which is prevalent in Punjab and in Delhi. So this is how the highlighted portion may be seen. This is how the proficiency in Punjabi language is to be ascertained. I'm just giving for the guideline. With all humility at my command, I most humbly, respectfully beg to submit that this particular portion of this act and law, which is pari materia to the bylaws and laws which are here, which I have read, they may kindly be reflected, Lord, in the second objection is, Lord, that Lord, the election officer is the main opponent of mine. Harpal Singh is not main opponent. I have seen today also before my Lord. Not the order dated 39/2020.
No, regarding this maintainability of the.
पहले एक maintainability का ये जवाब है. The order dated 39/2024, in which a categorical undertaking was given by the election officer and by Harpal Singh Bhatia before this honorable court that they would cooperate in the adjudication of my objections, annexure P9 and P10. Same annexure उस petition में भी थे. This order has neither been reviewed nor challenged. This is a very important aspect of the matter, which has been totally overlooked by my worthy opponents now. Second objection is, Lord, I am not seeking any relief against Shri Guru Singh Sabha. My learned friend has totally misconceived, my Lord, what my petition is. My petition is, Lord, only for a prayer, humble prayer, my interim relief that same order which my Lord has given to respondent number 7, that may kindly be repeated to assistant registrar. Lord, my learned friend is right, that collector in the hierarchy, collector is the in charge of the district, I no doubt agree. Lord, collector, Lord, may not be in the hierarchy of the provided under the MP Society's Registry Karan Adhiniyam 1973. But assistant registrar is definitely there. As I have made a prayer that the respondent number 7 has lost the authority, moral or legal, to continue as election officer. Therefore, the assistant registrar may be directed to decide the same objection, and the election should be held on 6th Lord. I'm very much anxious to contest the election. My learned friend did not even bother to read my prayer. Yeah, categorical prayer is made that my objections should be decided in spite of the orders of this honorable court. So this is a complete answer to my locus. My objection my humble submission is that, Lord, what order? As I said, my Lord said that, Mr. Upra, please permit them to argue. So I could not complete my last leg of arguments. Last leg of arguments is that, Lord, I filed this petition at 11 a.m. 1:35 or 1:40 a.m., Lord, one order was pasted on the notice board by the election commissioner, who is a private individual. Lord, please read this order. Your Lordship will laugh at this order. Such an order can never be passed. And on the face of it, my Lord is going to state, Lord. We know Kranti Associates, Lord. We know natural justice. With so serious allegations leveled against you, Mr. Election Officer, and I having moved the collector because I did not have faith in you, and I was shocked that the standing council of Mr. Harpal Singh Bhatia is represented. This is my apprehension. I'm not saying. And the manner in which you are behaving, going out and and I have taken a video of the entire proceeding. My prayer is not to stay the election. Lord, the election should be held on 6th. But my humble prayer before my Lord is any independent person should decide, Lord, my objections, annexure P9 and P10, and how they should be decided, Lord. For that, I have made a most humble prayer. This matter, Lord, reached the High Court of Punjab and Haryana, also full bench. That's Sahajdari Federation, Lord. My only prayer is today evening at 6 p.m. I'm there. Here also, Lord, Granthis are present. I also know Punjabi. There are many people who know Punjabi. Lord, Shri Guru Granth Sahib, Lord, has got 1430 anks. The pages with respect are called anks. So we can't carry Shri Guru Granth Sahib because that is a Guru incarnate. So, Lord, what happens, Lord? We carry pothis. There are 4 or 5 pothis. So the entire 1430 pages are carried in pothis. So pothis should be opened at any place, respectable place, and you should read 5 pages. And my petition, all other objections, I will pursue in my election petition in case I fail in the election, because I don't think, Lord, there is a case under gang rape registered against him. FIR I have lodged.
Request by the court, I have filed those documents before the election officer.
Anyway, and the dentist not, and from today till the medical takes place, he will brush his teeth, Lord, and clean up his teeth, because he's a consumer of tobacco, and consumption of tobacco is the most heinous crime, Lord, in Sikh religion. Y'all must be known. So my humble prayer is that kindly do not stay the election. I'm not here to stay the election. I humbly pray, Lord, that any independent person, any independent in whom I have faith, not Lord respond number 7, because the manner in which he has passed the order, your Lordship is well aware of Kranti Associates, Lord. I did not hand over Kranti Associates. Kranti Associates, petition, ruling. My Lord may just go through Kranti Associates. Kranti Associates is absolutely clear. Such an order, so many allegations against you that you are not even available over there, and you are writing 1-line order. Nirast kiya jata. I am king of this place. No, this is not the intention of law, Lord. My humble prayer is, Lord, that the sanctity of a historical Gurudwara should not be permitted to be profaned by a person who is a patit, my Lord. Patit is defined, Lord, in the Sikh Gurudwara Act. Patit is defined in this rules, Lord. A person who cuts his beard, a person who consumes tobacco is a patit, my Lord, according to Sikh religion.
That is
You are not here to,
Lord, I only want to remind, I want the statement of the learned government advocate in this regard, because I have made respond number 1, 2, 3 and 4. I want to see what the government advocate has done.
सर मैं एक इनका पेज 44 पढ़ देता हूँ, जो बायलॉज है सोसाइटी का, बायलॉ नंबर 19 सर, जो मेरे विद्वान मित्र कह रहे हैं, ही इज आर्ग्यूइंग contrary to the bylaws. My lord, kindly see 19, my lord. My lords have got it, page 44. 19 कार्यकारिणी कमेटी के मेंबरों का चुनाव हर 1 साल के बाद दिसंबर के महीने में चुनाव ऑफिसर के जरिए हुआ करेगा, मगर आम सभा इसका मियाद बढ़ा सकती है. चुनाव अफसर कार्यकारिणी कमेटी मुकर्रर करेगी और वो सज्जन प्रचुर तरीके से चुनाव करेंगे. Now he has been appointed by them after taking opinion or after taking consent from the Akal Takht. They were at the Karyakarni at that time. Now since he is acting against their wishes and does not want to reject my nomination, they are taking it.
निवेदन करूंगा. So एक last निवेदन, Lord, he said that I have not challenged your membership. Lord, I have no objection to his being a member. In spite of that, I can have challenge. Reason, different parameters are required to be a member of ordinary voter, my lord, and office holder. Not please see, please see, Lord. Please see. That's my lord.
not an issue.
ये बोल रहे हैं ना, इनकी मेंबरशिप आप रह सकते हो, पर आप कंटेस्ट नहीं कर सकते.
और ये कह रहे हैं इलेक्शन नहीं रोका, इनका इंटरिम रिलीफ देख लें.
इलेक्शन रोक दी जाए.
इलेक्शन रोक दी जाए, प्लीज इसका स्टे मार.
Till my objections are decided. You are deciding my objections.
It's continuing 74. I'm obliged.